Hey everybody, this is Christiana Mall here for Lunar Power. Hope everybody is having a great day, and I hope that this information that I'm going to bring you today is going to be of some value and some worth in your life. So in our previous videos, we've really talked a lot about depression. I want to get to something that's at the core of what you deal with every single day, which is your mood. How many of you have felt really happy one day and then completely sad and distraught the next day? It could be within a matter of hours, depending on what's going on in your life. People could be really nice to you and stroking your ego and telling you how great you are, and the next moment somebody stabs you in the back and your mood is completely turned upside down. It's very dependent on the situation. It's very dependent on what's going on. It's very dependent on everything else but what's in here. That's when you're letting other people control your situation. You're letting them control your reality. I've definitely been there. I have turn people away from me, or people have been turned away from me before because my mood had been so up and down, and that was very scary to them. I became very unpredictable, and I completely get that because that was a part of my life that I really wasn't comfortable with either. So if you relate to that, subscribe. That would be really great, because we're going to talk about how to work through these things. Now I really pride myself on the fact that my roller coaster of life is not so steep anymore. It's not really high, really low. And it's all about retraining your brain. So today we're going to discuss just like the everyday things, how to process and retrain your brain, going through everyday situations and your mood, because this is something when we deal with anxiety and depression that we really are faced with every second of every day. How are we going to react to that situation? Are we going to let it completely crush us, or are we going to think of it in a different way? A turning point for me was a lot of bad things had happened to me, and I was faced with a situation where I had to be positive because I couldn't continue to be negative anymore. It hurt me so much to be negative. And then I realized that all the things that have happened to me previously that I didn't think were ideal at that time have really helped me and molded me to become who I am today. I take those opportunities as learning experiences. So if something bad happens, if somebody does something that triggers me, I take it and I think about it. I'm taking ownership of the situation. Why did I allow that person to make me so upset? Why did I get triggered in that situation? Let's say let's say somebody doesn't want to talk to you anymore, and you got so upset that you started crying, and that really triggered you. So then your response, instead of just continually going over that situation in your head and getting really upset about it, what we have to do is turn it into a positive, because we don't want to have those low lows, and chances are that situation is going to happen again. So we really have to think about, why did I let that upset me so much? Why was that such a trigger that somebody left me? Do I not have enough confidence in the situation? Why am I hanging on to people that don't want to hang on to me? There are a lot of things that we can really learn and dissect. So when we have the situations that are not ideal, the one thing we can do from it is learn from it. And we'll realize that all the situations that come into our life, and this was a game changer for me, I'll say it twice, everything, the good and the bad, the dark and the light, they're all in service to the Creator. To me, that means whether you're religious or spiritual, the dark and the light are working for God. They're working for the universe. They're working to make you into your most authentic self. And to become your most authentic self, you have to go through situations where they're not particularly what you would choose. You know, in my life, I've had to go make hard decisions I didn't particularly want to make. I've had to give up a lot of things in my life. I've had to go through struggles, and in those struggles is where I really found myself. It's where I came into my own. It's where I analyzed and realized all the things that have been holding me back, all the childhood traumas that I maybe have had, or not even traumas, but just things that happened in my childhood that I'm letting dictate the future and the present. So when you realize that the dark and the light are both working together to be able to make you into your best self, it doesn't become so scary. Like, and that's really cool, because how can you appreciate being, let's say, you can't appreciate the dark without the light. You can't appreciate having money fully if you've never been in a place where you don't have money. You can't be fulfilled and totally appreciate love if you've never been in a situation where you didn't have anybody to love you. So we're put in these situations so that we can really respect the other side, so that we can understand the other side. Because if there was no dark, then there'd be no light. And if there was no light, there'd be no dark. They both work together. So instead of resisting all these situations that are supposedly bad, we have to change the way we think about it. You know, if we are sad, you still be sad, honor yourself, honor how you feel. But then also we need to dissect that situation, turn it into an opportunity, turn it into a way to learn and get better, so that next time we're not so rattled by life. And that's going to help you along your journey, because the more you resist the situation, the more you get upset, the more you get angry, the more you get sad over the situation and run it over and over in your head, then it's going to keep happening to you. It's because the way energy works, it's going to keep happening. So in order for it not to keep happening, whatever that situation is, whether it be people you love leaving you, whether it be people stealing from you, whether it be people taking advantage of you, you have to learn that lesson and stop it. So if people are taking advantage of you and you don't want it to happen anymore, then you need to just face that fear and stop it. So the more we really look at life as opportunities to grow, and then and take ownership of the situation, the better. All right, guys, so I hope that helped you a little bit today. It definitely helped me when I heard that. I wasn't as scared of the dark side. I would beat myself up when I would be sad, and there's no reason to beat yourself up when you're sad. There's no reason to be ashamed to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be you. You're still strong. You're human. We have this human body, and I hope you take some strength from that. Hope you take the everyday opportunities as opportunities, as ways to learn and get better and become your true authentic self. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.